Holy shit, we're holy shit, we're parents.
I guess we're recording.
Hey guys, this is your doula Hannah. You're listening to Holy Shit, We're Parents, the podcast where I, as a birthing and early child care professional, talk about making babies, birthing babies, and trying not to lose our minds raising them with my ADHD only child husband who has never cracked a parenting book, Justin.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
I know.
New
Daytime
time
recording.
of day, new location, new. Hope everything is hooked up right.
Yeah.
Fresh back from vacation, we thought, let's make it more hard to get back in the swing of things.
More complicated and difficult, because why not?
All right. So what do we got today?
Well, like you said, we're
We're gonna spend like 20 minutes adjusting these mics. It's like I feel like a nervous guy on stage here trying to give a speech.
We are fresh off a 2-week road trip in the RV with 2 kids and 2 dogs. Lots of 2s there. And I
2 kids, 2 dogs, 2 cats.
feel like it went pretty well. Like, can you think of anything crazy that feels like it went wrong while we were braving the wilderness with toddlers?
I mean, with the kids or just in general?
I guess more with the kids. Like, I feel like we did a pretty good job taking 2 toddlers on the road for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think I don't know how old it is, but I guess adage of vacationing with toddlers is just parenting without all the systems you put in place to make parenting easier is super true. So that was, an adjustment, and unfortunately it feels like vacation's typically just like long enough to get adjusted just in time to time to come back and have to readjust
again.
back to the way stuff typically is. So
Yeah. I mean,
it was weird because our vacation was half at the destination and then literally like half getting to and from the destination.
right.
And I kind of after this am more inclined to think that the destination is the destination, not the journey.
Yeah, I mean, we took our time on the way out, did 4 days on the way to the East Coast, 3 days back. And
But even those days could have been broken up
yeah,
better if we hadn't been trying to stop in specific places.
exactly. And like day 2, I think it was, just starting off. Well, actually, our first stop to get gas on day 1, our son woke up from a nap and said, "Are we in South Carolina?" And we were nowhere close.
We were not.
And
we were still in Colorado.
Yeah. And then day 2, I remember him saying, "Where are we going?" And I said, "We're on our way to the next campground." And he said, "Okay, let's just go home instead."
And with the wind we'd been experiencing, and then like the kind of just shake that the RV has at a certain speed anyways, Daddy was kind of on the same page.
Yeah, it was, but we made it. We pushed through.
I mean, the trip there was, relatively uneventful.
We found an amazing KOA on accident in Missouri.
Yeah, in the Ozarks.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah, it's not just Jason Bateman killing people. I don't know. Never watched that show.
Yeah, maybe we need to. And I feel like, again, we had a successful trip. So I was like, oh, maybe we could share some like tips and tricks that we had. And then I found some that people shared on Reddit too. But then I found something more fun, which was other people's vacation horror stories.
Oh, geez. From parent perspective or from when they were young or both? All?
Both. So I thought we'd have a little bit of a Reddit episode. And
Speaking of not getting back in the swing of things,
Yeah.
we're going to have a not normal episode.
right. However, and of course my notes aren't pulling up there, so I'm just going to have to be looking at my phone. We'll start off with the Reddit question. What's the craziest thing that happened during your family vacation? The first one made me laugh, which was just our son fell asleep, so I got to kiss my wife. But the next one was wild.
Should've banged her. You gotta take those chances, those opportunities.
Right? Just stop in the middle if you have to. We were driving to Central Australia. My dad dozed off at the wheel.
Tough drive from the States, to be fair. So I know why he was tired.
He fell asleep.
Yeah.
So apparently the roads are super sandy there, and the car fishtailed but did not roll. So that would be a crazy way to wake up in the car.
Rolling?
I mean, or just like your dad losing control.
Oh, yeah. That would be crazy.
What?
Hasn't everybody that's gone on like a driving road trip experienced that at some point? Like, I remember one time, well, I guess we drove around a lot going to races, and we would do it. Typically, a lot of the driving was done Friday after school and after work. So into the night, a lot of times overnight, and we would get there like super late at night or super early in the morning, and then like just sleep in the van. I'd already had a setup in the back, and then so Gary would sleep on the floor with our dog Sunny. Yeah, not a uncommon thing to wake up to, like, back before the times of Google Maps, like giving you the heads up of what's coming.
Oh God, yeah.
Just driving on signs, flying across from the left lane with a trailer, like just barely missing the exit. Sign,
God.
You know what I mean? Right there, that's telling you what the exit number is. Many times. Yeah. Or just like wind catching the trailer funny and just whipping it all
flopping you around.
Yeah, or the weight just not being distributed in the trailer properly like that time because of where the cars were and stuff in it would make it. Well, yeah, I mean, lots of.
I think road trip specific for me, my mom was who I road tripped the most with, going to South Carolina actually, but from New York. And the
joke about lady drivers.
There was like one really scary storm we got caught in that she was like, I'm just pulling over. And a van went flying past us that we waited out the rain. Then all of a sudden hit traffic. That van had completely flipped upside down.
Oh, used to see that a lot.
That was crazy. But like I guess like creepiest thing that ever happened was.
See a dead body?
We thought maybe. Not at the van site, but highly likely.
Dead bodies. I've definitely seen those.
But driving. No, it was late at night, and I remember using it was a paper map from AAA that she got before we left, and she was like pushing it on stopping for gas and like a hotel for the night because we never went straight through with her, and it was me and her and my little sister in the middle of nowhere somewhere in, I want to say, West Virginia, running out of gas late at night.
Oh, you guys went the silly way. You guys went the bad way.
Well, we just went the way AAA told us to.
No, it would have sent you down and then over.
I think it was West Virginia. I don't remember for sure. I just remember it being hilly and creepy and
no. Then it probably was.
Town.
I mean, because there is a route, like a more coastal route.
Yeah.
But then there's also just like the over to Ohio and down, just like you would I think it's over to 85, 75 or 85.
Oh, okay.
And then you would come down and then have to just
cut over.
Yeah.
We probably went the coastal route because my mom likes pretty things.
No, it's not. That's not. It just means it's closer to the coast.
Oh, like not Not on the
No,
coast.
no, not like Pacific Highway or whatever they have in California
I
that just
wish.
like cruises up the coast. No, it just means like it goes like near DC.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember being so scared and like her getting off at almost every exit and all of the gas stations being closed and just being like, we're gonna get murdered out here. um,
Do they listen to this podcast?
my mom?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh.
What?
Go on.
But back to vacation stories. So I actually like this thread better and started on the wrong one. Oops, me. But it's please tell me your vacation horror stories with toddlers to distract me from the one we just experienced.
Wait, were you just reading that or you started on the wrong thread? Was that a part of the post or was that you?
That was me.
Oh.
I started on the wrong thread.
And somebody was just like filling us in on their Reddit activity for the night.
That
like,
does also happen.
Yo, I tried to post this on the wrong subreddit. You needed to know that.
What are they, me? Okay, we just completed a 2-day visit to Disneyland where one toddler did not sleep, caught croup, couldn't breathe.
The fuck?
2 a.m. trip to Walgreens for steroids and rescue inhaler, and all 4 of us, sleep deprived, had various meltdowns in the park.
Like, I don't condone doing gear, but like, if you're going to, you should plan ahead and like bring that with you.
You're so stupid.
Be going out to buy steroids.
It's not the same steroids.
Oh, what's group?
Croup?
Like, croup?
Yeah. Like,
Not group?
no.
So the kid was not group?
The kid was not. I am.
It is
croup.
croup?
It is croup.
I am croup. Do you think anybody had the sense of humor in the moment?
No, I don't. How long ago? Oh, yeah. Groot was definitely a thing. They definitely did not have that sense of humor in the moment.
I am croup. What's croup?
Croup is a
Sounds like a
sickness based
slang
around
term.
coughing and like wheezing.
Oh.
Yeah. Hence the couldn't breathe. It's
Gotcha.
a lot like me when I don't have my
I was
inhaler
just
for
gonna
a
say,
few days.
so like life in this house?
Shut up. That's asthma. It's different.
Just asthma. It's different, everybody. It's not something you can pick on me for. I can't help it.
Right. I just want to breathe.
Those are nasal polyps, okay?
So, like, that sounds bad enough. However, some of these other ones are pretty great. Flying to San Diego last year, flight left home at 11:30, so we were in a rush to get lunch into the kids. Grabbed Smashburger in the airport, and my, at the time, 2.5-year-old demolished the whole thing on the jet bridge. I made the mistake of asking her to hold my own Dr. Pepper while I was helping husband to wrangle little sister and all of our stuff, and she stole a few sips. Sat down on the plane, and everyone got comfortable. Then she went through her backpack and found her snacks. On ascent, she found marshmallows in her backpack and inhaled all of them.
This is bad planning.
As soon as we hit cruising altitude, she started screaming.
Yeah.
I can't console her. She's not responding to me. Then all of that junk food comes up. I see the first stream of vomit come out, and I'm yelling for a barf bag. We finally get a bag.
Oh, they're right there.
At the very last heave, there was vomit all over her, all over the seat, and all over her stuffed sloth. Then she really started crying when she saw what had happened to Slothy.
Slothy.
Fortunately, the car seat contained most of everything. While my husband took her and the sloth to clean up in the bathroom and clogged the bathroom sink in the process.
God damn.
I attempted to clean the car seat. It was not safely or properly cleaned. Clorox wipes were the only thing we had for the rest of the flight. We spent our first entire evening after the kids were asleep doing laundry in the hotel room bathtub.
Good. Don't fly with fucking little kids.
I will never forget the grossness of reinstalling that seat in the rental car, reaching through the belt path and finding a pile of cold, wet vomit chunks. I admit.
You know what? I don't mean anything mean to these people, but they deserve that.
That was why.
There was so many times
that could have been prevented.
Yeah, like a 2.5-year-old. It said. First of all, why did like a 2.5-year-old just have like
A bag full of marshmallows?
a bag full of marshmallows as one of the snacks to begin with, but then just like unlimited access to said bag of snacks or all these other snacks or whatever. Like, I don't know. It seemed like a lot of like, I don't know, take this and shut up happened before that. And I'm sure there was some, Mommy, can I have a sip of that? Can I have a sip of that? Can I have a sip of that? And eventually, instead of just being like, nah, they were like, yeah, there you go.
Even if it wasn't that, just handing your drink to a 2.5-year-old to
Yeah,
hold,
like,
of
duh.
course they're going to drink it. The first thing they're going to do is drink it.
Exactly. And like, what had they pounded to? Like, I don't know. This child
Smash
had
burger.
such
They were set
like,
up for failure.
what do I want to say? Like unfettered? What is it? Is there a word that means like nobody was blocking them? Like why did this kid have adult level access to food or level access to food that adults like wish they had?
Right?
Wish I had smash burger right now.
Me too, actually.
Yeah.
Those fries are really
and a
good.
Dr. Pepper. Shit.
Oh.
Not a sponsor, but you could be. Smash burger. Probably not Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah. A little sugar.
Maybe a special one. Also, I don't know. As somebody with kids that age, I feel like I can say this. I'm from the South. I can say this. Don't fucking fly with kids that age. Like, that's so selfish, I think. Like, and that's one of the reasons, like, I'm glad we're able to drive and take the RV places.
Right.
Because, like, I love our kids, but it's nobody else's responsibility to love and tolerate our kids to the level that we do. You know what I mean? And there's no way that either side of this can be prepped for what we're going into unless you fly all the time. You know what I mean? But even still, to get to that point, you got to be the pain in the ass motherfuckers with the fucking kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if it's your only option, like...
Oh, I mean, yeah, I get it. If you have to get somewhere quickly for like a funeral, okay. I name another reason that it's not just totally selfish to fly with babies and toddlers.
I guess
because you can drive.
I don't see it that way. But I mean, what if you don't have a vehicle capable of making the trip? Or
how are you getting around town? If you don't have a vehicle capable of making this trip, should you maybe be putting more focus into the vehicle than the trip?
I guess. I don't see it as selfish because, like, we don't live in a kid-free world, so kids are just allowed to be everywhere.
They are, sure, but that, I mean, we don't live in a world where humans fly. You know what I mean? We had to create that.
Yeah.
So it's allowed to have, I think, different rules than walking around on the ground. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay. If it's not an adults only restaurant, yeah, there's gonna be fucking kids there. That's life. But that doesn't mean buying a plane ticket somewhere should just you assume you're going to be subjected to at least one group of bad parents for the entire length of that flight. You know what I mean? Because that's the reality though. Like, very rarely is a kid under a certain age on a plane not a disruption, not due to their own fault, but just due to the fact that this is super weird. Pressure has changed. Like, your ears need to pop. Like, a lot of things, you're contained. Like, there's weird noise. Like, the air is different. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of things are setting this kid up to have a bad time.
Right.
In a place with very little understanding for that. Because a lot of adults are also trying not to have a bad time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's like a lot of extenuating circumstances. And most of the time, people are on a flight with kids. It's to avoid driving to the destination with kids because that makes it easier on what group of people?
The parents.
The parents.
I get what you're saying.
So that is, in my book, by definition, selfish.
All right. I understand.
as people with kids. That's a reason why I'm not like, hey, let's just fly. Like, I don't have a problem flying. I've been flying by myself I've been flying since I was a little. I got wings. I fly so much. My bones are hollow. Yeah, no.
No, I guess, like, I like flying. I mean, not flying with kids and just not flying in general. Like, we've always road tripped everywhere because I like being in control and being able to get out of the vehicle we are in. Like, we need a break, we can pull over and take a break. That's my favorite part.
Exactly. You need a break.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to need a break. People are intentionally putting themselves into positions where they can't take them and expecting everybody else to be tolerant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we are people with kids that age. I'm not talking out of turn, not like talking out of my ass. Like, I feel like somebody who can confidently say that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to travel internationally with a kid under the age of 4. They're not going to remember.
Oh, but
They're
will?
they're not going to remember. That's selfish. So you're subjecting everybody else to this flight with this kid who you know you're going to make miserable and set up for a bad time just by being on a plane, so you can have the memory of a memory of a memory of a memory of a memory.
What if they don't have
Is
a
that
bad
not selfish?
time?
What if? Okay, great. That is awesome. But still, there's a infinitely greater chance a kid is going to have a bad time on a flight they're on than a flight they're not on. Right?
Yeah.
Like, if you get on a flight with no kids, you're not going to hear a kid crying. That is a guarantee because they're not there.
That's true.
Okay. If you get on a flight with kids, you might not hear a kid crying. I've never experienced that personally. Anytime I've seen a kid under a certain age, at some point, naturally, that kid is going to get uncomfortable or restless or something and cause a ruckus that is greater than the common accepted ruckus on a plane, which, again, is very low.
Yeah.
It's not like on planes nowadays we're getting up and walking around and, like, conversing with strangers most of the time.
Right.
You're sitting there quietly. A lot of people are trying to sleep. So all of a sudden, if somebody starts screaming, who's not going to have a bad time? I don't know. We did not need to focus on this. I did not mean to, like, hijack this with my apparently
Should
hot
kids
take.
fly?
Well, I mean, no, because, again, they don't have wings and their bones are not hollow. So
Not safe.
the likelihood of them, doing it successfully is very low. But also, it's a huge inconvenience for other people. For one purpose, for the parents to have an easier time. So, again, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying if you do it, know that you are being selfish and that other people don't need to cater to you and your experience. More the opposite. You need to try to cater to other people's experience and try to not just be like, well, they're kids. And it's like, yeah, they're kids that you made be here. They don't want to be here. They want to be playing with Joey down the street. They don't give a fuck about going to the beach. You do. You know what I mean? Sure, maybe when they get there, they will care then, but they don't care right now.
I never thought about it that way.
Again, I've been flying. I've been on a lot of flights.
It never bothered me.
And even as
like,
a kid,
headphones, okay.
I was bothered by kids who weren't cool on the plane.
That's so
because I'd been flying by myself since I was like, probably younger than my parents would want me to say. But it was a different time. It was a different time.
It's not something that ever bothered me. I just, as an adult, no longer enjoy flying. I loved it as a kid. But
I mean, I don't enjoy it because I'm just so much more attuned to what societal norms should be versus what they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or at the risk of sounding like a boomer, like I maybe caught the very tail end of the last bit of like that golden age of flying.
Yeah.
In the very early 90s, where they would just like, we sold like 10 tickets, send the whole fucking plane. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I've been on
super empty flights.
747s.
Yeah.
That was me and maybe 8 other people. So it's like flying alone from Atlanta to Buffalo was like no big deal because nobody's ever going to Buffalo.
Right.
So those were always empty, but it was like, well, it's scheduled, so it goes.
So it goes, yeah. There's none of the stuff that's happening now of like, oh, flight didn't fill up. We're not sending
Exactly.
it. Waste
I
of money
remember
and gas.
getting like food.
Like real food.
Yeah, on a 2-hour flight.
God, we are old.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? On a 2-hour flight, I was given like a tray multiple times.
Yeah. I remember that too.
Yeah.
Flying to Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2.5 hours at best.
We had it good, man.
We didn't even know. Oh shit! Should this be an episode of Holy Shit We're Aging?
Maybe.
Now is a better time as any because all of our loyal listeners are dying to know. The format of that podcast is going to shift a little bit more from just being like health focused and like, I don't know, trainer or PNF person focused to being more just we are aging. Holy shit. We're getting older. You know what I mean? We're both kind of, I'm all like, I hope this video doesn't record.
Why?
I'm all like,
you're chilling.
Yeah, chilling. This is how I sit.
Totally normal way to sit on a couch.
Just a guy on the couch.
Yeah.
Why? But there's a camera here? Is it over there? Right there? Should I look there? That's where I look, right? Right there. Yeah. Okay. Just a guy. You were just like maxing and relaxing over there.
Yeah, I set myself up nice. There you go. You're gonna have to move that mic though.
I talk like this.
Oh. That looks comfortable.
Yeah, I'm like a white guy that listens to rap in 2003. I just got to do like anytime I want to do anything to drive, I got to do this. But I look cool, right? Oh, see?
Recording stopped.
Operation stopped.
Bye-bye video.
All right. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
We're gonna big holy shit. We're gonna big holy shit. We're parents.
Hey guys, welcome to the ad break. Just real quick, if you like what you've heard, or you just like Hannah or myself in general, and want to support us, feel free to follow us on Instagram at Holy Shit We're Parents. Like and follow on whatever listening platform you are enjoying the podcast on. And follow us on Patreon if you would like to financially support us without feeling like you're just giving us money. Or you can just give us money there too, I think. Either way, thank you very much for listening. And here's Hannah with the ads.
This episode is brought to you by Booby Superfoods, the real MVPs of postpartum snacks. Whether you're breastfeeding, chasing toddlers, or just need something that doesn't make you feel like garbage, Booby's got you. Get 10% off your order at boobysuperfoods.com/revive and thrive. That's BOOBIE superfoods.com/revive and thrive. Because your boobs and your sanity deserve nice things. Okay, moms, if you're still living in those crusty maternity leggings from 3 babies ago, it's time. Comfort sweats are basically the uniform for surviving parenthood. Soft, high quality, and somehow still cute even when covered in spit up. Go to comfort.com/Hannah66030 for 10% off your order. That's CMFRT.com/HANNAH66030. Because if you can't have peace and quiet, at least you can have comfy pants. Holy shit, we're parents.
Well, I guess this will make it easier for how I'm sitting. We lost video, but we're back. What did you do to the TV? Can you AirPlay to it again?
Yep.
I don't know. Why'd you change anything?
I was just trying to get it to work right.
Okay. Well, don't change stuff.
Okay. All right.
All right. So I guess we're done with my little rant, I guess we'll call it. Even though I felt like I was saying valid things.
I feel like those are like
I wasn't looking
part
at
of
the
our
video.
podcast.
which if I edited it out, we did lose video. Because we did stuff different for some reason. But we're back. And what was the premise again of the episode?
Vacation horror stories with kids. However, I feel like with dogs is also valid. Because I was just reading one on Reddit that, before I get to it, reminded me of the time we tried to drive to the Great Sand Dune National Park and got completely unloaded for our first ever camping trip. Awesome campsite.
Glamping
Fully
trip
set
even.
up. Yeah, I mean, that bed. Oof, I was so proud of us.
Took a mattress with us. I think it was like a nice big futon mattress.
Yeah, all of our normal bedding. So we had like our down comforter and some awesome flannel
big,
sheets.
huge dome tent. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and like our full lunch setup. Like we were about to start making lunch and then noticed one of our dogs whimpering, and they rolled over and they were covered in welts from all of the sand flies.
Yeah, like our pit bull, Pootie, Coheed, who had very short and like no hair on parts of his belly, was literally just bleeding.
Yeah.
From just like all his whole stomach was just bleeding. And then we peeled back our Rottweiler's fur because she was Serbian and very thick, dense fur. And she was the same thing, just completely covered. So
we had taken
very quick turnaround.
Much time to get set up, and then
it was a 5-hour drive to the sand dunes. Took us probably about an hour and a half or so to get set up.
Yep.
Noticed this. Probably took us about 10 to 15 minutes to get packed up.
To get everything back in the car.
And then after driving the 5 hours there, you drove us 5 hours back.
Yeah.
This was right after I got hit by that car.
Yeah. So you weren't driving. And it was in the middle of the fires, and like everywhere was covered in smoke. It was an experience. That leads
if anybody's curious, if they were going to the Great Sand Dunes National Park here in Colorado, don't fucking go if it's overcast, because that means the sand fleas are not driven underground by the sun and the heat like they normally are.
Thriving.
So they are up and biting. Primarily dogs' bellies, I guess.
Yes, poor things. I mean, I'm sad that it happened to them. I'm glad it didn't get to a point that it happened to us while we were sleeping.
Yeah, that's true, but I would have rather it had just happened to one of us and
that's how we noticed it.
Or just not to them and happened to us. Yeah.
Sweet babies. So that leads me into this one. So many stories to choose from. I will pick the time that we drove to the mountains and rented an Airbnb, brought my 3 kids and 2 dogs. I was reading a good book, so stayed up later, but my dog was on high alert the entire time. Suddenly I saw a shadow, put my book down and went to investigate and see a rat scamper across the hall. Dog goes batshit crazy. My husband is completely unsure of what to do, and I see him get up on the sofa and just stand there. My daughter starts crying. I realize I have to figure out what is going on, as I have 2 boys, 1 and 3 at the time, in the other room. Follow my dog's lead, and she is barking nonstop at a dresser. I start moving things around and find a full-on nest, complete with newborn baby rats.
What?
No adult rats in sight, but I know I have seen at least one. So by this time, it's 1 a.m.
You better start feeding them rats.
We call the few motels close by, and they are fully booked. So we made the decision to pack everyone up and drive all the way back home, 4 hours at that hour. My kids are crying. We just threw everything back in the car and made the drive, and my toddlers did not go back to sleep.
Every attendant at the hotel they called was like, "You guys are at the rat place?"
Yeah,
they're at the rat place. No, we're full.
The Airbnb owner was a jerk face who absolutely knew there was an infestation and still rented it out.
You can't say that definitively.
As I was looking for the rats, I did find several rat traps under beds and behind dressers.
Which you would probably find in any area
Rental?
that's not commonly stated. You know what I mean? That's not.
Okay, that's fair.
You know they're there. I think every Airbnb we've stayed at in the mountains here has had some sort of animal trap somewhere.
Or at least warnings that said don't put your garbage outside.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, I don't know if that means they know or if it's just like it's common sense that when you're in the woods in an area that there's humans at sometimes, but not all the times, there's probably going to be little animals eating the food.
Yeah. So 4-hour drive there, 4-hour drive home, about a 4-hour stay in the Airbnb, and a failed vacation.
All right, well, we win on that one.
Our drive was longer.
And our stay was shorter.
Stay.
And we had to build the accommodations and take them down.
So many of these are about flights, which I feel like is just all the same.
What you want to talk about flights? I don't really know if somebody want to talk about flights.
Talk about flights?
We can talk about flights?
Talk about flights.
We can talk about flights. We can talk about flights. You want to talk about flights? You want to talk about kids on flights? We can talk about kids on flights. I don't like it.
This one. Last Christmas, our entire family, my husband, our 21-year-old.
You guys in here talking kids on flights?
Severe autism, a 19-year-old, and a 1-year-old. That's an age difference. Get fevers and serious vomiting. Our 21-year-old.
It's never too late for a condom in your sexual relationship.
Listen, we've talked, not on here, but together about failed vasectomies before, which terrifies me.
Well, yeah, that's why I didn't say vasectomy. That's why I said condom.
21-year-old is 6 feet tall, over 200 pounds.
Wear a condom and pull out.
And needs help in the bathroom.
All at once.
Barfs all over the place. No attempts to contain it. I'm trying not to barf, cleaning it all up. Somehow I am the only one of all of us that was spared. A few days go by and we still make it to our Christmas vacation with a nanny to help with the toddler. Guess who gets the bug then? Our poor nanny. I'm sure she will never forget that trip and will never go on vacation with anyone again.
Oh.
I was thinking about that. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
I feel like the only way to take a vacation with little kids and have it feel like a vacation is if you take a nanny.
Yeah, but yes, I get it. And I'm not saying spend every second with your kids, because obviously that's not it. But again, at a certain point, why even take them then?
Well, I remember.
I just feel like it's one of those lines that very few people can walk without falling over the edge of, oh, well, we've got a nanny. They'll take care of that. Like how a lot of the, hear about on cruises and stuff that have accommodations that cater to specific age groups of kids. Parents just dumping their kids there the whole day.
Right.
That's not what it's for. Why did you bring your kid on vacation if you don't want to be around them?
Yeah,
Leave them at fucking home. Why did you bring your kid on this goddamn flight if you don't even want to spend fucking time with them?
All right.
Calling it back. We're full circle, baby. People like that.
Our across the street neighbor growing up used to babysit me and my sister. And we took her a couple times on trips to South Carolina.
Your sister has autism, so that's a little bit different.
But it wasn't that our parents would dump us with her all day. We would all do shit with her too. And then if the parents wanted to go out to dinner late at night or go out or something, that's when we would just have someone in the house with us.
Well, yeah, and that was why I was very careful to preface what I said with very few people are able to walk that line.
Right.
I mean, yes, there are people that can, and obviously, I mean, no offense to your parents, because it's not like my parents were wealthy by any means, but I do feel generally the more poor you are, the more conscious you are of abusing, quote unquote, help.
That's true.
The help.
Yeah.
So, the less often you have somebody, a house cleaner, the cleaner you make your house before they get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think fucking rich people who other people only clean their house clean up before the fucking house cleaner gets there?
Never.
Exactly. Same thing.
Yeah.
So I think most people who can afford to take a nanny are abusing it.
That's fair. This one's pretty funny and reminds me of the difference between our kids at the beach. When my son was 3, we drove 6 hours to Silver Beach, Michigan for a 3-day beach weekend. He was terrified of the water, hated the sand, scared of the splash pad, scared of the carousel, literally hated every single thing we tried to do. We ended up sitting in the hotel room watching Disney Channel pretty much all weekend.
Okay.
Could have saved 12 hours of driving and a lot of money and accomplished all of that at home.
Huh. That
They
doesn't
drove. They didn't fly.
play, but still, who was the trip for?
I guess they thought it was for him, but like,
Did they?
so we went to the beach and our daughter loved the sand, loved the water. Our son hated the feeling of the sand, wasn't huge on the water, but did like collecting shells.
I don't know if he hated the feeling of the sand because he spent a lot of time playing in it.
I guess that last time
He
we
liked
went
to
to the beach.
destroy all the sand castles that we made, so that was fun.
That's true. Just like that last day that it
I
was
think
just
he
the 3
was-
of us, he
well-
was not a fan.
Well, that was also because that trip to the beach, admittedly, was not for him.
That's true. We didn't have all the stuff set up.
And when we got in the car, he said he wanted to go to Mima's,
And we were
but
like,
we
nope,
were going to the beach because we wanted to go get in the water and try to surf. All the videos done. I pointed up at a surfboard. Watch the first half of this video before I just leave it frozen on a silly thing of us. So yeah, like again, that is why.
Oh, that's fair enough.
But when we were there, set up, he was part of, the focus on why we were there that day when we were there for the long haul that time. I feel like he had a great time.
He did. It was just, and how do you know a beach trip isn't also for the kids until the kids get there and try out the beach?
I don't know. Do the kids say, I want to go to the beach? Do the kids say,
Maybe.
ooh, I love playing in the sandbox? Like, I don't know if the beach should be your kid's first exposure to being in sand, per se. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that, I feel like is an easily avoidable thing.
All right.
Like, oh man, at 3 years old, we took our kid to the beach. Turns out our kid doesn't like to get dirty. Like, you don't fucking know that?
That's different. But like, what if you have a kid who saw it on a TV show or something and was like, I want to go to the beach, and then fucking hates it?
Okay, does the kid like to get dirty? Yes or no?
What
That's
if they
the thing.
do?
There's not a broad answer. Then they're probably not going to hate the sand.
All right, fair enough.
I'm willing to bet the kid that didn't like the sand wasn't walking around his yard barefoot in the dirt. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
picking up bugs and shit.
So what is your favorite vacation memory from when you were a kid?
We didn't go on vacation.
Like, okay, trip
Okay,
memory.
that's different.
Okay.
Because to me, vacation is you're going somewhere for the sole purpose of going there,
Yeah.
not for something. So not like to see family, not for a race. You know what I mean? So we did a lot of traveling, but I think the first time we went on vacation was spring break my senior year when we took the girl I was dating to Myrtle Beach.
Okay. See, I see visiting family as vacations though.
And then it was visiting family.
But okay. I guess that was our vacations when I was little.
Exactly. That's just because of like that was your experience of what you did for vacations. But
yeah.
same. But that doesn't mean it is what I see as a vacation.
Okay.
To me, that's just going to see family. That's just like you should do that. Like,
Well, yeah.
you know what I mean? A vacation is like, okay, let's meet that family at a resort.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
not just
'cause
at their house.
You're going to the resort just to go to the resort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I guess, yeah, going to somebody's house is not,
What about Disney?
it's hard to be vacation.
You went to Disney before you were a senior in high school.
I guess that's true, but the problem with that also was that it was always wrapped in a visit to my grandparents.
But part
Like-
of it was still vacation then. Like, didn't you stay
I guess, but it was always like, yeah, after staying at my grandparents for a couple days
Okay.
and then going there, staying there for a couple nights, and then coming back and probably staying at my grandparents for a couple more nights, and then going back to Atlanta.
So you went on vacation in the middle of a trip. By your definition.
Yes, yeah. Which made it feel more as just like something we did on that trip as opposed to going
full
on
vacation.
vacation. Like,
Gotcha.
at no point did we ever like drive or fly to Florida just to go to Disney. You know what I mean? There was one time I'm pretty sure I ended up there just because like my uncle and cousins were going and my parents had like dropped me off at my grandparents and were just like, oh yeah, come grab Justin. And it was back when tickets were like, you know,
Super cheap.
Cheap.
Yeah.
and you could just like, yeah, well,
Oh, I wish we could do that now.
and it was just like, so again, didn't go on like a Disney vacation. It was like we went to Disney on a trip to my grandparents is how I guess I envision that.
I gotcha.
However,
Our daughter is getting out of the bed.
oh, we should probably go get her because that's a little delayed. Look at her sitting there like, is somebody coming to this door or what? Well, they might come back, but I guess since she asked, I can, you know what? That is tough because I was always somebody who liked to be at home. So like, hi baby. I think even before I knew what really like anxiety was or how it was affecting me and my mood, it would. So, and then obviously my dad, anytime we would go someplace with him, he was very high stress during that. So that would rub off on me as an empath. So I guess it was always kind of hard to even fully enjoy, but I guess if I had to think about it, like playing in the like sand of the driveway at my grandparents' house in Florida was always just like a favorite thing of mine to do because, like the dirt was just sand.
Right.
So that was just so cool that just go out and play in the dirt and it was just this cold, usually like cold, cool sand.
That's pretty fun.
So
Especially as a little kid.
Yeah. Hey.
All right. Well, I think our daughter is here to help us wrap up for today. We will fully get back in the swing of things for next episode, but wanted to hop on here while we had a little time while she was asleep.
Mommy, who the fuck are you talking to?
I know the way she's looking at me. Sweetie, do you have anything to say into the microphone?
Listening to it.
You're just gonna put your cheek on it?
All right, well, that went kind of off the rails. Hopefully I can find these points to edit to and jump to. So yeah, check out Holy Shit, We're Aging. Check out Hannah's podcast, Holy Shit, We're Pregnant, where she kind of does more deep dives into the joys and maybe scaries of getting pregnant, being pregnant, and postpartum. Follow us on social medias at Holy Shit, We're Parents. Follow me on social media at FlexLogic NoCo, I don't know, or _ FlexLogic or something. At Daddy Muscles. Follow Hannah.
At your doula Hannah.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey, she doesn't get paid just because she said that a little bit. That's not how it works.
Holy shit, we're holy shit, we're parents.